Okay, in this video we're going to talk about factoring and solving. These are trinomials that have already been partially factored. So we already have the 2y plus 6 in this problem. It's been factored out of this, but we still need to factor this quadratic. Okay, so the first step in doing this is to factor this squared term here, which is y squared plus 10y plus 21. Okay, so you need to look at the 21 and find two things that multiply to get 21, but also add to get the middle term of 10, and that's going to be 3 and 7. Okay, so we can factor this into 2y plus 6, just from here, and then two more factors, and one will be y plus 3, and one will be y plus 7, and that's equal to 0. Okay, now we can use the zero product property on this to set every one of these equal to 0 and get three solutions. Okay, so we get 2y plus 6, which actually that can be factored a little further. We could take a 2 out of that, equals 0. So if we divided both sides by 2, we'd get y plus 3 equals 0, which is y equals negative 3. Okay, there's our one solution. Now notice that this is also a y plus 3, okay, so which is really the same as 2y plus 6. So we get the same solution, so we don't need to do this one twice because we've already got y equals negative 3 as one of our solutions. So we'll also do this one, set it equal to 0, and we'll get y is equal to negative 7. Okay, so this was one of the solutions, and this was the other solution. Okay, in this problem we have 5x minus 10, and it's being multiplied by x squared plus 4x minus 12. It's all set equal to 0. Okay, so just like the last problem, this one could have something factored out of it, so we can do that first. Let's factor a 5 out of that. So if we factor a 5 out of that, that's going to give us an x plus 2. Okay, and then for this part, we want to factor this into two separate parts. Okay, so we look at the negative 12, and we say what two numbers multiply to get negative 12, but add to get positive 4. Okay, so that's going to be 6 and negative 2. You add those together, you get positive 4. Multiply, you get 12. So this turns into x plus 6 and x minus 2. Okay, and that's all equal to 0. And now we can use the zero product property on that to set each individual term equal to 0. You don't have to set the 5 equal to 0 because it doesn't have a variable in it. Okay, so basically you could think of it in terms of if I divided both sides by 5, the 5 would go away here, and 0 divided by 5, it still becomes a 0. Okay, so we can ignore that. So we'll have x plus 2 equals 0, x plus 6 equals 0, and x minus 2 equals 0. So add or subtract the 2, you get x equals negative 2. Minus the 6, you get x is equal to negative 6. And add the 2, you get x is equal to positive 2. So you get three solutions on this problem.